It looks really clean and beautiful. Was it like that back in the 80s, and did you have a lot of places to stay, or did you camp just down the street?
Yeah, I think the first year I came here, we stayed at the caravan park.
Speaking of empty waves, we have two guys in the lineup. Connor O'Leary, a rookie on tour. Filipe Toledo, looking for one of his better results at Margaret River main break. Connor getting started with that big frame on the back end here.
Yeah, you know, solid young man, leading the rookie charge at the moment, but right behind him, Filipe Toledo up and running. So both these guys opening their accounts, and very similar scores about to drop for both these guys. Toledo surfing well. He's, I'll tell you what, he's picked up his game in bigger waves, Joe. He's starting to fill out, and he's not that skinny little kid that he used to be. Obviously one of the best aerial guys on the planet, Snapper Rocks, but then also 20-foot waves here at Margaret River. You've got to be able to surf all the different kinds of conditions.
Setting up a first turn is Filipe Toledo. Still likes to hunt for speed, just like if he was on a head-high wave. You see him just starting to get that little drive, that roller coaster pump down the line. Recently, the classic battles with Kelly and Andy in the final during one of the greatest rivalries of all time. Filipe Toledo fades the takeoff on this one, drills the section off the lip, setting up that front side arc for his second maneuver, and still a little bit of room on the inside. Big glacier on the shoulder, just jams it real quick. End section hammers it. Playing with it right above the rocks, and now Connor O'Leary is already answering back. Connor timing it off the top again. These last couple of waves have just been cornering extra hard on this inside, but allowing for multiple turns and not having to worry about that rock on the inside. So the angle there, allowing them to coil up and capitalize on the inside corner.
Look very impressive. Let's have a look, Joe. Here he goes, up and riding. Good solid wave here for Connor. Rail grab, bottom turn, arcing back into the power source, waiting for it to stand up. Out on the open face again. Now it starts to hit that inside bowl. This is where he really does unleash a beautiful turn right there. And another one. So Connor O'Leary starting to find his feet, bangs it off the inside section. So just absolutely tore that wave to pieces through the inside. And then we saw Filipe Toledo's as well. First wave of the set, two different approaches. Maybe a little bit more dynamic on that opening maneuver for Toledo. So just that fill-in work, as you normally do have. I like this turn right here from Filipe, just jamming it back into the pocket. And then again, watch this turn. Bang! Just a lightning fast snap. That was a Bruce Lee karate chop right there to the lip.
Which is going to keep this one very interesting. Making a move now is Filipe Toledo. Running after the first section. Nice easy carve for Toledo to get started off with. Carve and then a little whip into the pocket. It's got a little low road to work with, but it's not giving him too much. Will just chip his way through the end section and potentially could be thinking about a board change there, Potts. Him a couple times as a previous event champ. Let's see how Toledo did on this last wave, Potts.
Yeah, this is an interesting wave choice, obviously underneath the priority of Connor O'Leary. Didn't really stand up for him, didn't have that vertical face. And I think that's what made Filipe want to change that board. You could see just bringing it through the inside, and then kind of maybe was looking for some sort of aerial maneuver at the end there. So, yep, deciding to change it up. It's going to be interesting to see how that next one goes.
At the biggest board out, Owen Wright made sense of the 6/8 that he rode in early morning conditions. Now it seems like a different story. Watching Connor O'Leary now. Good timing off the lip on the first arc. Mid-face line and gets that top turn wrap in before the section to try to pull it off, but the whitewater chases him down.
Let's have a look at Connor's last one. Good solid wave here. Nice opening maneuver. Look at that, just jamming, keeping a lot of speed flowing down the line. And then going for this last turn, jamming it perfectly, just wiping off a little bit too much speed, and that thing just took him down, threw him down, beat him up, stomped on him. Toledo out the back, Joe.
Solid wave for Filipe Toledo, double overhead on the takeoff, big jam under the whitewater. Another arcing snap. Driving through this inside point, sneaks in a carve, and you can just hear the screams of Ricardinho Toledo on the stairs. Look at the events on tour, you're going, okay, for him in a world title race, he's going, I'm there to win snapper. for sure as a former champ. But he's recovered from it into the heat of action against Connor O'Leary, the rookie that's on top of the Rookie of the Year race. Had a shot to make round 4. Missed that finishing move, and that might have been the difference in this heat.
Yeah, I think so. Toledo, another score just about to drop for him, so he didn't really need it. Comes in at a 6-1-3, so Filipe Toledo moves through to round number 4 and joins Jeremy Flores in that 4th heat of round number 4, non-losers round. So Toledo looking at minimum 9th place. But the way he's surfing, he could go all the way, Joe.
Well, it's really good for Filipe Toledo. He hasn't had the best success at Margaret River in the last couple of seasons. So now developing an act that's working well. Some big carves in that last heat. Solid layback hack out the back on that keeper score into the 6-point range as he'll move on to round 4.